It goes on and on and on. Remind me of everything tonight. Yes, I'm in the zone. Dreaming about the things that we could be.
So, the question is, what is hacking and cracking? How are they different to each other? So, what is hacking? Attempting unauthorized access to a computer or network is called hacking. This includes modifying the system or security features to achieve goals that are different from the intended purposes of the system. It may also refer to non-malicious activity. It usually involves anomalous or improvised changes in equipment or process. What is cracking? Hacking is the access to a computer system to a break-in, good or bad, and cracking is the same method. But for criminal purposes, however, cracking is differently less harmful than hacking. Difference between hacking and cracking. The fundamental difference between is that hackers use a wealth of computer logic and code knowledge, and crackers look for backdoors in their programs and abuse them. Hackers break into security system to check for loopholes in the system and work to fix them, while crackers break into the security system for criminal and illegal reasons or for personal gain. Conclusion. In my opinion, hackers only use knowledge to keep the system safe, while crackers use knowledge to break the law. The terms are used interchangeably, but they are not. For some, being called a cracker rather than a hacker can be seen as an assault. Hacking is a serious problem today and important steps need to be taken to address it. Thank you.
This is the first incident I found on the internet. The incident of hacking and cracking in abroad. The first is 2017 Equifax data breach. The Equifax data breach was one of the largest in history. The company announced the data breach in September 2017, eventually reporting that 147 million consumers were affected. About 50% of the Americans and hackers were able to get access to people's names, social security numbers, date of birth, credit card numbers, and even driver's license numbers. During the investigation into the breach, Equifax admitted the company was informed in March that hackers could exploit a vulnerability in its system, but failed to install the necessary patches. In July, Equifax agreed to pay $700 million to settle federal and state investigations into how it handled the massive data breach. A spokesperson from Equifax said that the time of the settlement, that data from the 2017 breach had yet to be discovered for sale on the dark web. And the second incident of hacking and cracking that I found is the 2018 Under Armour MyFitnessPal data breach. Fitness clothing company Under Armour announced in March 2018 that hackers had accessed the back-end database for its popular diet and fitness app MyFitnessPal. Hackers were able to retrieve usernames, email addresses, and hashed passwords. Hash passwords are encrypted, so they must be cracked before they can be used. Under Armour had already reset all affected users' passwords, so essentially the information is useless except if it's used for phishing emails or other identity theft scams. My recommendation and conclusions are the cybersecurity of their application or programs has to be stronger than ever because they keep many private pieces of information of their customers. They have to be smarter than those hackers and must check their data from time to time and must provide all the necessary patches of their system security. This incident will be a big lesson for them so they can do much better for their customers and their company, because many people will be affected by their negligence. They will stop and prevent these hackers from invading and cracking their data and be able to identify them as early as possible.
Good day everyone, I am Clare Delfinado from PARO G Group. I will be discussing some part in question number 2. Hector Lawas, 2022, NBI summons 30 persons over video hacking. In connection with the hacking of hundreds of video accounts last December, the National Bureau of Investigation announced it will summon at least 30 more individuals. The names of these individuals have surfaced during the ongoing investigation into the Allied Bank hackings. According to NBI officers in charge, Eric Distor. However, Distor did not provide any additional information because it could damage the ongoing injury. Teachers' normal salaries, holiday bonuses, and lifetime savings accounted for the majority of the money lost. In terms of overall assets, the Philippines' largest bank is now processing refunds for compromised accounts. After this incident, the bank BDO need more security for bank accounts and for investigation more power for NBI to recognize the details of the hacker. Around 700 BDO clients were affected by an online fraud that occurred during the Christmas shopping season of 2021. Some BDO clients claimed that their funds were fraudulently transferred to a Union Bank account in the name of Mark Nagoyo and used to purchase cryptocurrency. In terms of overall assets, the Philippines' largest bank is now processing refunds for compromised accounts. Thank you. Let's proceed to the next presenter.
According to Dennis, computer crimes are most commonly known in the term cybercrime. It is the usage of computer to perform crimes such as fraud, trafficking, and child pornography, stealing identity, and invading privacy. The most common internet crimes are pornography and invading computer using computer viruses. Pornography is in the internet and vernacular application in the new media technology. In the boom of pornography, the internet is no exempted. Pornographic materials are the most used way of computer viruses in invading computer. Computer viruses are widely used in fraud.
Hi! After Miss Hinagpis discuss about the definition of internet crimes and what is cybercrime, I am here, Jairo J. Bunyag, to discuss to you what are the 5 examples of cybercrimes that happen here in the Philippines. So, one of the hottest issues today are the political stance of everyone that is scattered on social media. So, what if we learn that our privacy as a registered voters are in the hands of the hacker? And that's what happened in last March 2016 according to Philippine Commission on the Election, so its website the face at the end of the March. Yes, today after the next 90 days is the election, and who knows if our information are not in the hand of hackers, because in April 2019 the hackers attacked again. They targeted the big company of social media such as Facebook and Instagram, Twitter. Even the websites that is run by the government is not exempted. That was according to Patenya 2019. And you are maybe wondered, what are the benefits or why did the hackers doing this? Hackers are interested in doing this because they are interested on the information of the innocents, because the information of the innocents are a tool or their key to hide their cyber crimes. And that was from Philippine National Police Cybercrime Division 2016. They arrested the woman that is using a picture of celebrity or her own daughter to extort money from his friends. and supporters that are the targeted of Philippine National Police and Interpol after a Scottish teenager suicide after being blackmailed. In the other hand, cybercrimes does not revolve only on extortion and stealing identity. One fast-paced growing problem in the internet is the cybersex. Due to the high demand and the stomach that is hungry in the middle of pandemic, 13, including minors, are rescued from cybersex in Leyte, Biliran. That was from Reyes, 2018. As the cybercrime grows, it is recommended to follow the law because laws are made to guide the citizens on what to do. Always look for the lock sign if browsing in World Wide Web. And if surfing in social media, always look for the check badge sign to confirm that the web page is legit. In conclusion, many people fall in traps because of the lack of knowledge in the technology. Everyone must know their rights, must educate themselves in technology for them not to fall in the hands of hacker. For the government, they must start to invest in the cybersecurity because today, almost all the transactions are done online. And also, for the sake of citizen, are must the most priority of the government. That's all.
Don't believe me, just watch.